Hope you're having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Bringing you another breakdown, looking at the S&P 500 this time. It's something that I forgot to mention in the last crypto breakdown to understand the dynamics of what's going on in the crypto markets, as well as to what's having an understanding of what's going on in the stock market. And it's quite a prominent time to do that, I think, in terms of there is quite a lot of high impact economic news occurring this week. We've got earnings, we have NFP, and we have non-farm payroll. Well, that is NFP. But we have a lot of economic news upcoming, and what it's showing and suggesting is, as we've looked at cryptocurrency and we've formed a bit of a bearish bias with an understanding of the technicals with price action, but as well as having an understanding of the potential concept of selling may and go away and what it's presenting here. And I just want to take your attention to the S&P 500 and really just get an understanding of what this is also proposing in line with other markets such as cryptocurrency. So as you can see, we're on the weekly time frame, and I've mapped out my idea. And what I'm looking at here is we were in an extended uptrend throughout this period here, and we've broke down from that uptrend and we've swept the highs and took the lows, and we have then flipped bearish on the weekly, had a bearish range from there to there, correction, pull back into this supply area before going lower. So we are respecting bearish structure here, and we're also respecting order flow as we efficiently sweep highs to the left before distributing lower, as shown here and here. And what are we forming in price? Well, we've formed a low, we've formed liquidity that we've swept there, we've formed liquidity here but we're still yet to sweep, we've formed liquidity on these equal lows here, and we've got the previous low, which is a liquidity point in the market. So in line with what is going on in this leg of price here, and following the expectational order flow, the expectational structure of potentially what is looking to play out here, we, in line with the previous data, we're looking for a sweep into a fair value gap, which is here, and into a bearish order block or supply range that swept structure prior from that high. And now what we're looking for is price to essentially come and clear topside liquidity sat above here before then going lower and attacking this low here for liquidity. And I think that is what is being proposed and what is sort of potentially playing out right now, looking at the charts, because we do have this very clear structure and order flow just mapping out. We've got this essentially this very messy sort of rangy price action that we've had for since October 2022, so well over 6 months of just mess. And that mess of price action here is a gradual corrective pullback into a sell area, I believe, to go lower. That's typically what happens as we generate liquidity on both sides of the market, equal lows, equal highs. We're targeting something, we're building a cause. It's a cause-effect relationship. What is causing price to do this right now, and what's going to be the effect of what when it's completed its target? What's the target? Having an understanding of these dynamics can help you understand where the market is going and where it's targeting in terms of liquidity. But getting back to the picture anyways, here's the bearish leg, corrective pullback, we sweep the equal highs liquidity here, and then we attack the liquidity sat here. And with that idea as well is we do have the scenario of selling mate and go away. We've only just come into the first working day of the month, and there's still a lot of high impact news to play out and be announced this week. We've got interest rate rises as well to be proposed. We just had First Republic Bank be completely liquidated pretty much, with another bank run. It's the second largest since 2008, I believe, and it is mental right there, right now out there. And I would not suggest getting caught up in some of these risk on assets as such, especially not right now. But as we were looking and reflecting on Bitcoin, I do think that from an S&P point of view, I think this is a lot weaker than Bitcoin. Personally, I think once this high is gone and we potentially see some form of reversal from this level, then I think that this low is definitely the target and it's definitely weak. Whereas Bitcoin proposes more upside to me. It proposes a correction and then potential for further upside. But I also think that the upside room on Bitcoin is still limited to that $35,000 to $47,000 key area that I'm looking for. But yeah, so that's just the correlations I'm looking at, and I think it's correlating really well together. Because, as you can imagine, these markets are going to be correlated to some extent. Whatever happens in stocks is going to seep over into cryptocurrency because it's human emotion that drives these markets. So, when there is fear in the stock market, there's going to be fear in the crypto markets and vice versa. So, it's just something to take into consideration here, once again, of just that concept of selling May and go away, and just what's generating in price right now. What is it proposing? What is it suggesting? Is it correlated to another market? What liquidity are we targeting? These are all very important questions you should be opening the chart and asking yourself and trying to find your own bias. See if you can see what I'm seeing, and really just try not to get caught up buying anything at these levels. I think this is also a very profound high where there's going to be liquidity sat here, and to be honest, even if we breach these highs here, to me this is just an external liquidity sweep of this high here before going lower. I truthfully don't see a situation where this becomes bullish just yet, especially based on this bit of price action here. It's just, to me, it's all just liquidity, and it just needs to be purged on either side pretty much. But we'll just see. This week is going to bring a lot of news. I don't think I'll be trading it too much, more so just sitting on the sidelines and watching price action develop live. And yeah, well, stay safe out there, guys. Have a great week. Be careful for that red impact news, and definitely make sure you check your calendars every day. Have a good night. Peace out.